Let's go to Pandæmonium. That looks very... That looks like the world that never was if it was more edgy. It is much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregulation not nearly so grave a potent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeing and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wires, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. It certainly does look like a dungeon. Even the finest of masterworks has never fed its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protection. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforce our protections I could the moment we arrive. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I will upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandæmonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. My little step back. I was like, Were there any other way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in a hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. You don't even know I can fight. I'm small. I'm small baby. Maybe I can't fight. The request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. It doesn't. But you have my promise. I will protect you, sweetie. Thank you for offering your help so willingly. If weapons are drawn, I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of medical support. I thought you can't fight! Creation magics do have their uses in the good regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusionary allies. Do you need help? Are you stuck? Okay, he does not need help. He's going into his little house. Creation magics do have their uses and regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as a basis for illusionary allies that will fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Oh, are we here in our first dungeon already? Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandæmonium's pitiless halls. Are we already at the first one? Can't believe it. Asphodilus. Okay, who wants to join? So that we probably don't have to like wait 15 hours in the row. So. Oh, Tama already invited. Oh, Tama already did stuff. Tama already did amazing stuff. I guess Baby wants to come too? If I understood this correctly, this is for 8 people, is it? I don't know if my friend is online. to join. So it's 8 people. Okay, okay. Does anyone else from chat would like to join? Else I would just like queue us in. I don't remember who Sasuke was, but they got online. Have you played Palworld? No, I have not played Palworld. I am watching streamers who are addicted to it though. So I kinda played it. In a sense, if that counts. Okay, I take this as a no from chat. Just give me a little shout out if you would like to join. Besides that, I will just like put us into queue then. There we go. Oh, that was easy. That was fast. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest. Our tanks are sleeping. Some of them are less popular. I see. So the first one is popular. That's good. Oh no, someone's fleeing from something. I'll save them. I must? What? Excuse me? This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he is in no state to answer questions. Why? I can't read so fast. Out loud. I got a lolly ho. Look, we're getting... No, what was that? Kagebunshin no jutsu? The Naruto thing? When I got colors later, stand on the opposite. Okay. Okay, do not stand on the same color. I get it. For anyone waiting takes 1/4 of the fight time. Why are we still waiting? Oh, Lunik, it's Lunik. I was like, is somebody else having a cutscene? Oh no. For a second I was like, baby, how did you get out of here? Oh wait, I forgot to do this one here. I'm a fucking mess up. I already messed up. I already messed up. Look at me. follow you for the rest of it. I will try to do that. It's sometimes it's hard. Am I supposed to be there? I am very oh, huh? What color am I? Oh, I'm red. Okay, okay, wait, I get it. Okay, I understand. I was like, what the fuck? I had no color there. I wasn't aware of what a color is. Apparently. Identifying a color is hard sometimes, you know? What am I supposed to stand on? Okay, I think I understood that one. I'm unsure. Are we not supposed to be? Oh god. Hello. Oh, I'm not supposed to be so far outside, RC. How should I have known? I was like, I'm gonna go further away from it. Like, oh, I clicked on white. Oh. Look, I tried to get away from everyone. First of all, I think that was a good call. Second of all, whoopsies. Sometimes with that, you have to be further away from the enemy. Sometimes you have to be closer to the enemy. You know, after like 400 hours in this game, it's not my fault I don't understand. I'm correct. Okay, okay. I understand this pillar system now. What do we do it? Whee! That was alright. That could have been worse. Alright, I do have really good gear though. I have amazing gear. Potato gave me amazing gear. Kitty cat looks so cute. Look at them. They look so cute. I can't type, but your outfit is adorable. Okay, is there anything in loot? No, I don't need any of that. Okay, cool. Did we just knock him out? That's to flirt with my cat guild heroes. I didn't flirt, I complimented their outfit. It's not a flirt. Or you said they look adorable. It was a thrilling display, and if I may be so adding, the warriors I spawned from your ether thought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warrior, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. Yeah, well, after we like beat the hell out of him, let's ask him what happened. Sounds like a good plan. What is it? Legs, he steers. Yeah, I didn't bonk him that hard on the head. Better be. What came over me? I don't know, man. It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, but I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks, and you not knocked some sense back into me. I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I am Richtonius. Sure you are, sweetheart, sure you are. A warder of Esphidelius, Pandæmonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandæmonium? Everyone just calls him Eric? Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense, though. The creations interred within Esphidelius have been set free and stuck its halls to no end but violence. We are not fazed by that. That is not good, to say the least. Oh, is it not good? Are you sure, sweetheart? Are you sure it's not good? Has this ever happened before? I fucking hope not. No, never. Each level of Pandæmonium is under the charge of a keyword who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of the domain. They select it with great care, and the loyalty to Master La Brea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos of Finn is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see, your senses may have been muddled by magics that affected the mind. Perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever had taken hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Dude, I just came here. I have no fucking clue what's going on here. I can like bonk more people if you want that. Bonk some sense into them. Horror among horrors. Pandæmonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. But the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails as little, however, if you cannot ascertain their identity. I'm here to do the pokey poke. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the convocation. Where did you receive word of what has transpired here? What measure would they take? Doubtless, they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandæmonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. As I thought, for the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Brea would never risk that, despite the value that research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. Is he joining my party now? You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They would abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all cost. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, Eric, but my decisions cannot swayed by emotions. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. You'd be like, dude, I'm not letting you die. You do not go back in there. It is just a job. That being said, our investigation has only begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. I'm like, I'm here to fuck more shit up. Don't you worry about that. Nah, I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fled from the sky has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend. Which goes some way toward encouraging me that as matter will you reach a satisfactory conclusion. Is as I'm just friends with like everyone, she's like buddies with every single person we met here, isn't she? So you agreed to help? For the moment our goals align. The protective magics of Pandæmonium yet hold, so for the moment time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Nyx have set us upon. I'm like, don't you worry. I've gotcha. Demas and Nyx, yes? Thank you. The waters owe you a great depth already. Oh, just pay me well and we're good. We do be Gucci if you pay me well. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandæmonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates, in case any have followed you out. I don't know what material I should go for. I'm literally just clicking something. Too much reading, not enough scything. Sometimes reading is good, like, you know, if you like want to understand the story. Anything here? No? Okay. Let's move in. Under the surface. Sounds airy. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor water has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the waters and creations both? Naturally, although they may be dangerous, a valuable research subject, I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study, go to waste. I dare say La Brea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. As if he wouldn't be aware of shit going down here. Smile. I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Sure, you can join if you want. We still have room. I can invite you after this. Oh, so yeah, I've met him before.
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Thank you for your follow, Jimbo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. So yeah, I've met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandæmonium. I have, yes. Oh, he's not here. Where the hell is he? I thought he's here. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, La Brea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyword. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. It was she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I didn't know there was a chief keyword before La Brea, not you, Siri. Why is my phone constantly thinking I'm talking to it? Except when I explicitly say, hey Siri, she doesn't react. You see, she didn't. Swear to God. The iPhone, the worst. I see, I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Brea. Your motivation to save your research subject is not entirely driven by duty to the word stand. You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. You're the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder and cannot wield magics. Wouldn't it be like helpful if you could use magics though, as a warder? Oh, but of course I can handle expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. You did? Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use Interment. Even if we were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use a spell to any notable effect. One's real name must be Eric? Yeah, probably. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. Labray himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, Interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed. But the illusory begins... Okay, chill. I can read. Sometimes I can read. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, as your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of Interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast such spell with any consistency. There is some cat hairs flying around and it's annoying. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instructions. That being said, if I were to learn more of the Interment and its inner workings, perhaps. So he's here to learn. Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. Yeah, you know what? You two figure this shit out. I'm gonna do the pokey poke for you. Don't you worry about that. I dare say we can do just that. Eric, you implied that what prevented you from performing Interment was lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best resource. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incarnations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep, we would have to start over. No pressure on the poor dude. No pressure. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that the emotions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very good. Very well, let us break out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test our methods on one of the escaped creatures. Though I suppose there is a matter of finding one. Okay, let me drink. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nah, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Nyx could dispatch on her own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed within Asphodelius are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence of the interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a suffice degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Oh, I can bonk it on the head, don't worry about that. I'm a good bonker. I can bonk everything on the head. As dependable as ever, once you have given it a throughout fronting, you shall want this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusion shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but its daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic wraps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Look, it's the cat outfit I got from Tama. It's fucking adorable. I dare say you say anything against it. Look at my little feetsies. Wait, I have to show you my feetsies. Because they're fucking adorable. Wait, I need to walk for that. Look at them. Just look at them. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay, you wanted to join? Anyone else in chat who would like to join? Tama, are you still here? You're AFKing. Tama? You're here. Okay, perfect. I was like, there's a chair in front of your name. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. Okay, aside, if you would like to join, just like give me a little shout out either in chat or in here so that I can add you to the party. So we're gonna go for the second. Online shopping, I see. Oh. One of you is not meeting the requirement of too many tanks? Too many healers? Too many tanks? My RDM is 88, what do you mean? It's not me, I'm 90. Oh, Lunik. Lunik, sweetheart, what are you doing? It's always you. Oh, no. Eric, I don't care. Ah, now it's working. Cool. Just follow you. Okay, you know how bad I am with following people. I will try. I cannot promise.